Do you ever feel so overwhelmed when you're looking to start your business that you just stop and don't get started? Well, you're not alone. There's plenty of dietitians that are so overwhelmed with starting that they keep putting it off. And I don't want that to be you, because getting started, sure, there are some pieces and there's a lot of decisions to make, and it is possible, and taking small steps is really what matters the most. In today's video, I'm going to break that down. If you want to start your online dietitian business from zero in 2023, you want to start with what you're offering. You have to get clear with what is it that you're selling. Now, for some of you, that might be coaching. You might want to offer some consults or some bundles of sessions. You might decide you want to take insurance, or you do private pay, or both. For others, you say, you know what, I just want to sell an ebook. You might want to have a digital product available for people that want to purchase with you, and that's where you're going to start. So it doesn't really matter with what you do when you first start. What matters is that you have something people can purchase. So getting that set up is important. Now, there's a lot more strategy to it than just having an offer. You want to know that that offer is what people want to purchase. And that becomes a little more tricky when you're talking about a digital product like an ebook versus coaching. So starting with consult sessions is a very traditional approach. And I'm a huge fan of starting with consults, because when you do that, if you gotta check your scope of practice, licensure laws, etc. But when you do start with offering one-off consults, you can learn a lot about what people want and need and start to build those relationship skills, those counseling and motivational interview skills. And then you can decide how you want to grow that later. You don't always have to offer one-on-ones long-term, but short-term, it can be a really great way to skill build. Now, if you are gonna offer something like a digital product, I give you digital products that are pre-made. I license them inside my membership called the Academy. So you can join the link below, and when you join, you'll get access to my ebooks, and you don't even have to do the work. You just put your name on it, and then you can set it up and sell it. And I do show you how to set it up. Now, the benefit of creating digital products like something like an ebook or a course or a membership, specifically an ebook for this example, because each digital product can be a little bit different. With an ebook, you can sell it even if you're a student, or even if you're really busy and you don't have the time to take one-offs, or even if you are kind of not in a position where you're ready to offer private counseling, you can create an ebook and have that available for folks to purchase. So it is something that you can have available, which is better than nothing. When I first got started, I did consulting. And with that consulting, I did a lot of speaking and teaching. And then after the teaching and speaking, I did workshops. And then after the workshops, I was able to create a digital product. But I created an online course after I had created over 50 courses in person. So I definitely have a lot of experience. I have a background in designing courses and curriculums and packaging educational information. It's something I've been doing for a very long time. And that's why when I create products for you, they're well thought out, and you can plug and play my, let's say, ebook, if that's something that you want to create yourself and sell. If that's something that you want to sell yourself. So my journey was offering a lot of what's called leveraged work, meaning I was not just I was trading time for dollars, but I was doing so in the most effective way possible, because when you speak, you get paid to serve multiple people at once versus when you're doing just one-off sessions. I did one-off sessions for my 9-to-5 job, but then I was able to make more money by creating opportunities to use my time most effectively when I did those speaking, teaching, workshops, etc. As a dietitian consultant. So think about what it is you want to sell. Don't think too hard, just have something simple set up so that you're one step closer to taking a client. Now, when you're starting from zero for your online dietitian business in 2023, you want to set a goal, because oftentimes I see dietitians get really frustrated, and the issue is that they don't know what they're working towards. So I'm really big on setting goals, but being flexible to your personality so you don't feel too structured. So what I suggest is thinking about a 30, 60, 90-day benchmark. Now, it could be as simple as in 30 days you want to have your offer set up. In 60 days, you want to be promoting your offer to people that you know or on social media. And in 90 days, you want to at least talk to 2 people who might be interested in your offer. Now, of course, it's great to set a sales goal, but focusing on the goals being process-oriented, like the things you're doing to work towards a sale, are things that you have control over. And that's going to help you have a better chance of making money in the long term. So those would be examples of how you can set realistic goals to start your online dietitian business in 2023. The last thing is so important, I get asked this all the time, is laws. And thinking about laws in 2023 are important. And you might know the Academy did send an email, I can't remember if it was the beginning of 2023, I want to say it was within the last few months, about some of the efforts that they're making with licensure. And you might know there are compact laws with other similar fields, nurses, doctors, where they can get licensed in multiple states at once. And dietitians don't yet have that for various reasons, conversation for another video. But what is important with licensure is just to look up the resources from the Academy and make sure that you're clear with, do you need your license in your, well, you will in your state, but if you're accepting someone from out of state, do you need a license there as well? So just making sure you're doing your due diligence and you're compliant is important. I do anticipate that working with licensure and telehealth in the future for dietitians will become easier because there is a lot of demand for that. But right now we're still in this awkward place where you're going to have to navigate and figure out how telehealth works for you if you're operating out of state. Getting licensed in your state, if you do have a license in your state, is the first step. Here in New Jersey, we don't have licensure. They're trying to get it, but it's not yet enforced. So it's just a state-by-state thing. Got to make sure you tick off the boxes. The Academy website is up to date. Join the Academy and you'll get their emails on their email list. I'm attending one of their events about advocating for the field, where I'm sure they're going to be talking about licensure pretty soon, so I'll make another video on that. But staying abreast of the laws as a clinician is important because we are upholding our license as dietitians, practicing as dietitians. If you like this video, watch my next video about the 5 steps to starting your dietitian private practice.